Well, hello, welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm Tina, and this is Hanging with Frugal Tina. Welcome. So, the day got away from me again. Happens to me all the time. The kids are at school, I start doing my thing, then I realize, uh-oh, the kids are gonna be home. It's about to be dinner. The sun is setting behind me. Kids are hungry, they gotta do their homework, blah, blah, blah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a really quick stovetop dinner. This dinner comes in at a very inexpensive price and it works on up. I'm going to show you what the base is, and then I'm going to show you how I level it up. I'm not going to do a price on this one today because it could be, it's a variable. So without further ado, let's go. Let's hit those pots. Come on. All right, here we go. This is the base of the recipe I'm going to make. You have some KNORR Spanish rice. You could use white rice and then season it up with some cumin and some chili powder, but this is the shortcut. You're gonna need ground meat of some kind, and you're gonna need either petite diced tomatoes, or you could use the ROTEL-ish. And you're going to need some chili beans. You also could use ranch style beans with this. That's originally how it is. I couldn't get my hands on any, so I'm using that. A way of leveling this up, the first way, is to add a little bit of cheese. And you don't need 2 cups of it, just enough to sprinkle on the top. So whatever you got laying around. So let's get started with that, and then I'll show you the rest as we go. Almost forgot. Like I said, if you didn't want the ROTEL-ish and you want more tomatoes, you go with a big can like that. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start off. I'm using ground turkey as I always do. You could use ground beef. Actually, the recipe does call for ground beef, but it's too expensive. I have too many mouths to feed. So you start off with the pound. What I do when I'm using ground turkey is either I add Worcestershire sauce or I add some beef broth. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in there for now. And all we're going to do is crumble this up. That's it. Cook it until it's in a crumble. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1 bag of the rice or the white rice. I'm going to use 2 in mine just because instead of having the 4 of us tonight, it's going to be the 7 of us. So just going to add a little extra rice to stretch it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your Spanish rice and you're going to add it. We're going to let it toast up a little bit before I add anything else. Now, I don't know about you, but in my Dollar General, these the KNORR rice is $1 every day. Not just on rollback. Okay, so to this, we're just going to start adding things. This is how easy it is. Okay? Just try to toast it just a little bit more. Okay. To this, you're going to add your ROTEL or petite diced tomatoes. I lightly drained it. You're going to add your beans or your ranch style beans. I'm using this because that's what I have. And then you're going to add some liquid. I'm going to add some beef broth because I was using ground turkey, but basically it's 1 package of meat, 1 package of rice, 10 ounces of water if you're using 1.5 cups of white rice. But the measurements will be in the description box below. So before I add this, I'm going to give everything a good mix. Okay. So the box of rice calls for a 2 cups of water. I'm going with, for the both packages, which would have been 4 cups, I'm doing 2.5. Ooh, I started to burn it. I mean 3.5, not 2.5. Because I added some liquid to it. Okay, so we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna put a lid on it. All right, so I got a boil going on. It's not a rapid boil, but it's a good boil. What I'm gonna do now is, oh look, it's starting to boil good now though, is I'm gonna lower it to a simmer, and I'm gonna simmer it for 10 minutes, covered. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. Woo! It's a lot of food in there. I'm gonna give it just a little bit more time. I'm gonna give it about 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna turn it off and let it sit. And then we have one more step. All right, so I took some out for Eric. I put it in a little pan over here. Well, I don't know if you can see that so close up, and I'm gonna do the same for him as I am for us. I'm just gonna show you if you're watching for the dairy free. I'm gonna use some of the Colby Jack BioLife and a little bit of the Daya Italian blend. So the heat is off. This is what I have. I have some Mexican style. That's what we're gonna use. This made way more than I anticipated. I probably would have been fine with the one thing of KNORR, but we're here now. We're just going to sprinkle some across the top. Now I'm going to show you, you could serve this up just like this. You could also do this like a casserole, but you could serve it with like chips that you could scoop it with to eat. Okay, so put that in there. Let's get that melted down and I'll show you the rest. All right, that's good. Just gonna put a lid on it. Alrighty, let's take a look and see what we have. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Let me show you Eric's, hold on. And there is Eric's. Looking good. All right, let me plate this up and I'll meet you over there. There's Eric's, that's the dairy free. I'm gonna serve her a little bit of chips so they can kind of scoop it. Let me show you mine. And there's my plate. I'm gonna meet you at the table.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
We're at the table. I can't wait. I say that same thing I don't even know why I say it, but I really can't. Take a little scoop and put it on your chip. You can scoop it with your chip, or you could, ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna burn my mouth. Let me blow that. You see the steam coming out of that?
Yeah.
I don't think I needed 2 packs of rice, guys. I really think I could have done it with 1. You better try and blow that a little bit. I think I got it. You ready? Mm-hmm. Let's just go for it. Let's go.
Mmm.
That's good.
That's really good.
Let's taste it just plain. It's not spicy at all. I thought it was going to be, but it's not. Let's just try it plain. Go ahead.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's delicious. A little bit of green beans and some chips. You don't even have to have the chips. You could eat it plain, but gives it a little something, something, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get everybody fed, and we'll see what they think. Oh, I got a little bit of a kick. Did you?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now let me get everybody else fed and see what they think about it. Bye-bye. Dinner's over. How'd we do? Boom! Couldn't finish. All those people. I probably could have did it with 1 pack of rice, or at least a pack and a half. Let's see what they thought about it. Eric, what'd you think about dinner?
It was really good. I know I'm not a big fan of meat, but like I could barely, like, there was like no chew. I really liked it, even with the meat and stuff. So
How about that? Even with the meat, he liked it. Aiden, what'd you think about dinner?
I really loved it. It was amazing.
Tyler, what'd you think about dinner?
This dinner was absolutely very good, and it was fantastic. I loved it very much.
Thank you, baby. Yaya, what'd you think?
Absolutely delicious.
Nick?
Amazing.
Blaze?
Amazing.
Jessica?
Phenomenal.
And me? I really, really enjoyed it. It's a very, very simple meal. Quick, easy, biggity bangity boom, you're done. So there you have it. I hope you try it. I hope you like it. Leave me a comment either way. See you later. Bye.